Women, looking for a way to earn money to survive, are lured with false promises of easy money abroad. They are targeted by pimps and smugglers and trafficked through the war-torn Balkans.
14 people from Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus have been arrested for allegedly trafficking hundreds of women in the sex trade.
Child trafficking. You've probably heard the stories of young girls and boys in distant countries forced into sexual slavery. Children as young as 11 and 12 years old, helpless, are commonly raped, abused, and threatened. But did you know child prostitution is happening here at home in America, in Chicago, New York, Atlanta, and most major metropolitan cities in the United States?
This young sex trafficking victim is from Chicago. She says she was kidnapped from her own neighborhood after running away from home when she was just 16.
To be able to get back to normal, it took about a year before I could actually go outside without getting scared. I would still think to this day, every time I walk past a man, I still feel like they're looking at me, thinking of ways to violate me, thinking of ways that they're going to hurt me.
Each year, an estimated 300,000 American children are at risk of commercial sexual exploitation in the United States. The Bureau of Justice Statistics found that between 2008 and 2010, 40% of human trafficking incidents involved the sexual exploitation of a child. It has become alarmingly simple to place an order for a child prostitute on the internet. It is so easy. One merely needs to check the classified ads on Backpage.com.
Backpage.com. Its sex-related ads are reported to generate millions of dollars a year in revenue for its parent company, Village Voice Media.
In fact, Backpage.com is the leading website for prostitution advertising in the United States, accounting for about 80% of adult entertainment advertising. By contacting the pimps who run these ads, Johns can request to be with young children, and the pimps provide them.
Because the way the internet works these days, there could be girls here in the Chicago area that are being sex trafficked. You could have potentially a pimp that's in Texas or that's in a different state that's actually controlling what some of these women are doing.
The National Association of Attorneys General found more than 50 instances in 23 states of charges filed against people trafficking or attempting to traffic minors on Backpage.com. According to Advanced Interactive Media Group, a classified advertising consultant, the owner of Backpage.com, Village Voice Media, makes an estimated $26 million a year from adult entertainment ads. While Village Voice Media claims to be working to combat trafficking, experts and law enforcement authorities say that Backpage review procedures are ineffective in policing illegal activity. Furthermore, according to the National Association of Attorneys General, postings for prostitution services remain the same since the issue was first raised.
Charged in an internet sex sting on Backpage.com. 27-year-old Spencer Lee Hoff of Liberty and 31-year-old Stephen Van Lonen
finding Johns on the streets.
Within
But
36
many
hours,
were prostituted off ads from the internet using websites
Backpage.com
like
is accused of being a
Backpage.com.
lucrative playground for pimps, pushing
shut
their
down,
underage products.
The Attorney General says it's time for web companies to be accountable for the ads on their sites.
It is clear from the increased number of child trafficking cases linked to the website that the company is unable or unwilling to keep up with the sheer volume of these ads. In court, Village Voice Media continues to hide behind the right to free expression. Our founding fathers guaranteed the freedom of expression in the United States Constitution, and Americans agree that it is a fundamental value. However, the First Amendment does not extend to child pornography, and it does not extend to the sexual exploitations of minors on the internet. To keep our children safe, Village Voice Media must shut down the adult entertainment section on Backpage. This year, Senator Mark Kirk and Richard Blumenthal led 17 other senators in writing to Jim Larkin, CEO of Village Voice Media. They outlined a number of specific cases where child prostitution was found on Backpage, documented by media reports. In addition, 51 attorneys general, dozens of human rights and sexual assault organizations, the Seattle Times, New York Times columnist Nicholas Kristof, faith leaders, and more than 200,000 individuals who signed a petition on this issue have also called on Village Voice Media to eliminate its adult entertainment section. Now Kirk and Blumenthal have introduced Senate Resolution 439, which calls for the elimination of Backpage's adult entertainment section. To stay informed and for the most up-to-date information on this crucial issue, visit kirk.senate.gov and follow Senator Kirk on Facebook and Twitter.